everyone, and welcome to One Family, One Menu. Today, we're making a delicious, luxurious recipe, poached pears, and you are going to love it. Today we are making poached pears. It is a luxurious dessert and definitely a crowd pleaser. Before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Alright everyone, so let's go over our ingredients. 4 Donju pears. If you cannot find Donju pears in your market, pick any pear that has a strong texture. 1 cup of muscovado sugar. If you cannot find muscovado sugar, which is sold online and in some supermarkets, then buy dark brown sugar. 1 cup of that. 2 cinnamon sticks and 1.5 bottles of apple-cranberry cider. If you don't have apple-cranberry cider available, use regular apple cider. If you don't have kids, pop the champs. Use regular champagne. Alright, so let's go over your first step, which is peeling and coring your pears. Try to maintain the shape of your pear. Why? Because it's more pleasing to the eye. And when you serve it, it looks wonderful. It's like, whoa. So we're going to peel and core. You're going to take out the seeds from the bottom. You can use a corer or a paring knife. Either one works fine. Alright everyone, so we have peeled and cored our pears. I used the core because I had one. If you don't have one, you don't have to go out running and getting one. You can use your paring knife. Just hold it close to the tip and core the pear. I decided to leave the stem because it looks nicer for presentation purposes. If you don't want to leave the stem, you don't have to. Another thing, if you don't like pears or you don't have pears available, you can use apples. Fall is a perfect season for apples. You can do this with apples as well. This is a very, very easy recipe. Only 4 ingredients, guys, and you only put it in the fire and you go. That's it. People are going to think you spend days doing this. This is the perfect dessert, especially for the upcoming season. Alright, so you're going to start by putting the pears in a medium-sized pan, and then you're going to turn it on to medium low. That's what you want to achieve. Then you're going to pour in 1.5 bottles of apple cranberry cider. Like I said, you don't have apple cranberry available, that's fine. Just get regular apple cider. You can even get pear cider if you'd like. Kids love this dessert because it's fruity and delicious. Alright, once the cider is in, wait for the foam to dissipate a little bit. And then add 1/2 cup of your brown muscovado sugar. Just 1/2 cup. We're going to use the other half later on. Stir it in. Now add your cinnamon sticks. 1 and 2. You can also add anise star to this. Makes it really, really tasty. You're going to cook this in medium-low heat for 45 minutes to an hour. Alright everyone, so our pears are done. I cooked them for an hour in the liquid. I also placed a lid 3/4 of the way. You can do it halfway as well. It's just to make sure that the vapors and the smells and everything, the steam, stays in there as much as possible and it captures all the flavor, but not so much that it boils over, which is why you want to open it a little bit. Now you're going to put this aside, and now we're going to take out our pears. Our pears are very, very hot. You can't serve them like that. You need them to cool down completely. And let me show you just how gorgeous they look. You see? Look at that. Anybody's going to be impressed with this. They're going to think you slaved over it for 5 days straight. Oh, look at that. Oh. Now, after I take out my pears, the next step is going to be to make their sauce. And the sauce we're going to make is going to be made with your liquid that you have here and the other half cup of sugar, of muscovado sugar that you have left. So, easy peasy. And guys, this smells so great. It's gonna permeate your kitchen. It's gonna smell like fall or Christmas even. This is why I say this dessert specifically is perfect for the autumn or fall season. It smells like a holiday. It really does. All right, now you're gonna preserve 2 cups of the liquid inside the pot. You're gonna preserve 2 cups of that, and that's gonna be the base of your sauce, along with a half a cup of muscovado sugar. All right, everyone. I preserved 2 cups of the liquid I had. A little more, maybe a little splash more, but nothing too much more. You want to leave 2 cups of liquid and use half a cup of the muscovado sugar you have left over. Remember, the recipe calls for 1 cup. So you're going to pour it in. This liquid is already hot, so it's going to dissolve right away. You're going to make sure that you dissolve it, and what you want to achieve is a syrupy consistency. So the fire on this is going to be a little more than medium, so medium high-ish. And this you do have to look over, and you know, you don't want the sugar to stick to the bottom or any of that. So you're going to move, and you're going to leave it, but make sure you're around just to see it. You're going to leave it for a few minutes. All right, everyone, so our pears are finally done. Our pears are fully cooked. Our syrup is done. And I have my delicious glass of crisp white wine, which goes very well with this. My syrup cooked for 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes. And it's still a little warm. If you can make this dish ahead of time, by the way, which is a lifesaver. So if you want to make it the day before, the night before, you serve it, it's perfect. And then you put this delicious syrup in the fridge, and the next day it's going to come out, because the cooler it is, the thicker it is. It's going to come out thick and coat the pear. You can also serve this pear with a delicious creme anglaise, which is the base for ice cream. Now, how are we going to plate this? I have my pear on a white plate. I love white plates because it shows exactly the art that you're about to make, because cooking is an art, people. And my liquid, like I said, is still warm, so it's a little thin. But then you're going to pour it all over, like so, on top of it. Oops, sorry. And then, what we're going to do, I'll wipe this here. You can take a cinnamon stick for decoration. Put it right up there. And there you have it. A delicious poached pear. And trust me, this dish, you pay tons of money in the restaurant for it. This dish has nothing to envy from any other dessert. People are going to think you spend days doing this, and it's only 4 ingredients, guys. And all you do is put it in, forget about it for an hour, and then come back, cool it, serve it, done. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please go to onefamilyonemenu.com to check out this and many other recipes, and the link is going to be placed underneath this video, so don't forget to check it out. Also, give this video a like, and please go and subscribe to my channel. I will see you again soon. Almost.